60,000 French troops marched to crush Portugal, but a hidden army on a mountain ridge shattered them in hours. The Battle of Bussaco, Wellington's stand. 1810. The third French invasion of Portugal is underway. Napoleon Bonaparte orders Marshal André Masséna to drive the British out of Portugal once and for all. The French begin by clearing the frontier fortresses. Ciudad Rodrigo falls in July. Almeida explodes and collapses in August. Now, nothing stands between Masséna and Lisbon, but Arthur Wellesley is not trying to stop the French outright. He is buying time. Behind him, a massive defensive system is being built, the lines of Torres Vedras. To delay the French, Wellington orders roads destroyed, bridges demolished, supplies removed. The French advance slows. By late September, Wellington makes his stand. He positions his army along the ridge of Bussaco, a steep, narrow height rising over 500 meters. The ridge blocks the main road to Lisbon. It is the perfect defensive position, but Wellington hides most of his army behind the ridge. Invisible to the enemy, Wellington commands around 50,000 men, half British, half Portuguese. His army is spread across the ridge. Cole holds the left. Crawford, Spencer, Picton and Leith form the centre. Hill anchors the right. Portuguese troops, newly trained and disciplined, stand alongside them. Behind the scenes, engineers cut a hidden road along the ridge, allowing fast reinforcement wherever needed. Masséna arrives with 60,000 men. His army is organized into 3 corps, Rainier in the center, Ney along the main road, Junot in reserve. Confident in his numbers, Masséna believes the British are weak. From below, the ridge looks thinly defended. Some of his officers hesitate. The slope is steep, the enemy unseen. But Masséna chooses aggression. He orders Rainier to attack first, to break what he believes is the British right. If successful, Ney will follow with a full assault. French troops form at the base of the ridge. They stare upward. The heights are silent. No fires, no movement, no sign of strength, only uncertainty. But the order is given. They begin to climb. As the French columns struggle up the steep slopes, Wellington's hidden army waits just beyond the crest, unseen, unmoving, ready. Dawn, September 27, 1810. A thick mist covers the ridge. Marshal André Masséna begins the attack. In the center, Rainier's 2 corps moves first. Houdelet's brigade climbs the steep slope in dense column. They reach the crest and suddenly face British and Portuguese troops waiting in line. The French try to deploy, but it's too late. A devastating volley erupts. Musket fire tears through the column. The formation collapses into chaos, yet some men cling to the ridge. To the north, Merle's division advances, but Thomas Picton reacts fast. Using the hidden ridge road, he concentrates his troops at the crest. The 88th and 45th Foot unleash converging fire. The French are crushed. They break and flee downhill. Rainier pushes again. General Foy attacks a weak point, a Portuguese militia unit. This time the line breaks. The French gain the ridge, but Arthur Wellesley has already moved reinforcements. Leith's divisions arrive. British regiments counterattack immediately. Close-range volleys, then a charge. Foy's men are driven off the ridge. The breakthrough collapses. Hearing the battle, Marshal Michael Ney launches his attack. His troops advance up the main road toward the convent. They push through heavy skirmisher fire. Closer, closer! Near the crest, British light infantry lie hidden. The 43rd and 52nd wait silently. At point-blank range, they rise, fire, then charge with bayonets. The French front line shatters instantly. More French brigades try to push forward. Each one meets the same fate. Crushing musket fire, disciplined counterattacks. Every assault is repulsed. By midday, the attacks stop. The ridge holds. The French fall back. Wellington's army remains unbroken. The road to Lisbon is still closed. The battle is over. French losses are heavy. Over 500 dead, thousands wounded. The Allies suffer far less. The ridge has held. Marshal André Masséna now understands the truth. Wellington's army is stronger than expected, and the position is nearly impossible to break. Instead of attacking again, he searches for another way. Cavalry patrols sweep the flanks of the ridge. By nightfall, the decision is made. The French quietly withdraw. Campfires left burning to hide their movement. Masséna marche north, outflanking the Bussaco position. The road to Coimbra is open. Arthur Wellesley sees the maneuver. He doesn't resist. This was never the final stand. He calmly pulls his army back toward the lines of Torres Vedras. By October 10th, Wellington reaches the lines safely. The trap is set. When Masséna advances again, he finds an unbreakable wall. At the Battle of Sobral, the French probe the defenses and fail. No supplies, constant harassment, hunger, disease. The army begins to fall apart. By early 1811, Masséna has no choice. He retreats back into Spain. Tens of thousands are lost, not in battle but to starvation and exhaustion. Bussaco was more than a victory. It proved the strength of the Anglo-Portuguese army and marked a turning point. Portugal would not fall.